OBS thinks it's streaming. Waiting on Twitch to recognize that. Twitch says it's streaming, but I've got to change the category. Selected, hit done. Make sure it updates. There it did. So, all right. As you can see, I've got the puzzle loaded up. At least I think I do. Let's hit the start here. And I'm showing it as 23:59. All right, let's see if we can do this in less than 23 minutes and 59 seconds. We got two possibilities for one here, three here. Two here, three here. My phone thinks I should know that it's midnight. All right, got lots of them here. Three possibilities, looks like. And that's it for ones. So twos. Yeah, looks like I got two possibilities here. Not a one, two. Over here I've got two possibilities. Here I've got three. Actually 4, 5. Nothing really limiting this square with twos. Over here I've got two possibilities. So that does limit this one. And up here I've got 5 possibilities, it looks like. Okay, threes. And 3 possibilities in here. Well, that is a possible one, so not sure why that got changed out. Looks like I've got 2 possibilities there, which eliminates that one. Here we've got 2 possibilities, 2 possibilities there. Over here I've got 3 possibilities. 3 possibilities here as well, and none in here because I've got one given already. All right, 4s. And we'll start here. I've got 4 possibilities for 4. 2 possibilities here. Oh, and that gives a solve for 4 there. 2 possibilities here. 3 possibilities here. I'm seeing 4 possibilities here, and be careful that we don't erase a bunch of the ones. It looks like I've got 3 possibilities here. All right, and that's it for 4s. We've got a 5 here, and at the top of the column here. That looks like it. So we've got 6 possible 5s here. Two possibles here. That means both of these are possible 5s. I've got 3 possible 5s here with 2 possibles here. And I've got 5 possibles in this one. 5 of them, that is. And then finally, we've got everything's open for a 5 in this one at the moment. Let's see if we can get all of the numbers in this time as opposed to what I was going through last night. All right, so we got a 6 here, and in the top of the column and the left of the row. All right, so 3 possible 6s. No, 2 possible 6s here. There's another one at the top of that column. So I've now got 5 possibles in this square, 3 possibles in this one, 4 possibles in this one, 1 here, which says this is not one then, and that means I've got, nope, doesn't tell me what I've got over here yet. I know either this one or this one are going to be a 6, but that's not sufficient information at this point. All right, 7s. I've got a 7 at the top of this column and in the bottom square of this column. So one of these 2 is 7 because there's also a 7 here. That also affects here. I now end up with 2 possibilities. 2 possibilities there. Looks like 3 possibilities here. And a solve there, which takes that possibility away. All right, all that's left now are 8s and 9s. I've got an 8 here, so let's figure out where the 8s go in the other squares. Can't have one in the same physical column as that, but I've got lots of other possibilities in the squares above and below it. Here it looks like I've got 5 possibilities in this square and 4 in this square. Up here I've got all kinds of them. It looks like all 7 cells in that one are eligible to be in 8, and same here with the 6 down here. And 5 open cells here could all be an 8. And it looks like I've got the same up here, except it's a total of 6 cells in this one. All right, that takes care of the 8s, and now we've got the 9s. Looks like I've only got 1 9 on the board, so we're going to put in 4 9s in this square, 3 down here, 3 in this square, 5 in this one. We've got lots of possibilities here. And it looks like everything here as well for 7 cells in the square. All right, let's start working out everything else. Tip to remember, the numbers here are just symbols. They don't add up to anything, they don't subtract out to anything, at least not in as far as we're playing this game. You can do some absolutely fabulous things with the numbers, but for what we're doing in the game of Sudoku, these are just symbols holding places. So, not a 2 there. We got this 4 here, and let's do a quick validation on that. 1, 2, 3, the 4 we're looking for, 5 down here, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So this is going to be a 4. So we can clean up the other cells that have 4s in them now, that have turned red because we've got a 4 that they can see. Now we've got this 9, and this one's a little harder to justify just immediately saying it's it, except that we've already locked in the 8-2 pair, so those are taken up. The 1, 5, and 6 are already taken, so now we've got a 1, 2, 7, 3 is another pair that locks those two digits in. So there's a 3. The 4 is visible here. The 5 here, 6, 7, and 8. So yes, this is a 9. That turns this into a 4. And we can now clean up some more 9s. And possibly some 4s if we still had some out there. But it doesn't look like we do. All right. If I can clean out either the 5 or the 8 here, that would solve all 4 of these, or all 3 of these, but I don't see them. So we'll continue on. We'll look for other situations that we can address. All right. So the 7, 3 here, we've already cleaned up for that. We got an 8, 9, 8, 9, 2, 8, 9, 2. Okay. Standalone 8, perhaps. So, here we've got a 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 8 that we're trying to place doesn't have a direct match other than some temporaries that we've placed, and a 9. So this becomes an 8, which disambiguates the 2 and the 8 here. So now we've got lots of 8s we can pull off the board, along with a couple of 2s. We're also going to, as a result, solve a few squares. For example, we've got a 9 here now with a 2. We've got a 4 over here. That's going to clear up some 4s over there. It's also going to clear up this 4, 9 here. It becomes a 9. So not a 9 here, or here, or here, or here, or here. Up this way. There. There. We've got an 8 with a 2 and a 9, both said not to be valid, so this becomes an 8. Notice as well that we just had the 7th 3 in the column. That was besides that was left, so 8 was the correct option there. Okay, let's see what else we got. We got a 6 sitting here in the middle. So looking through what we had, we got a 1 down here, 2 up here. It looks like this is going to be 6, 3 with a 7 hanging out there. But the 6 is what we're trying to fit in here, so let's leave that. Now let's see, we've got a 4 in the square, 5 down here along with the 1s. The 6 that we're looking for, a pair of 7s, actually a 7 blocking here, 8 blocking here, and 9 blocking here. So yes, this is a 6. These two are not. Neither is this one or this one. All right. What else have we got? Anything useful? Nothing really there. So we get a 7, 5, 3, 5, 3, 7, 7, 5, 5, 3, 7, 3. 8, 2, 8, 2 means this one can't be an 8. Turns it into a 9. 9's to clean up now. We've got a 9 down here. One of these two will be 9. Don't know which yet. We'll get there. Let's see. Anything else we can clean up, though? So we got a 1, 3, 1, 5, 5, 3, 8, 8, 5. Can't really clean up any of that yet. 1, 8, 8, 9, 1, 9, 3, 1, 5. 4, 5, 3, or 4, 5, 8, 3, 4, 3, 5, 6, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Not useful for solving right now. Okay. 1, 5, 1, 5. So can't be a 5, can't be a 1, can't be a 5. That makes this into a 9. This becomes a 2 and a 4. Not a 9, not a 9, not a 9 here. That's been there for a little while. Nope, that would have been affected by that as well. This becomes a 9. This becomes an 8. So not an 8, not an 8, not an 8. Also 8, 2, and 5 makes this into an 8. Not an 8, not an 8, not an 8. Not a 5. Turns that into a 1. This becomes a 5. Not a 5 or 8. Not a 5, not a 5, not a 5, not a 5. So a 6. Oop, not a 5 or 6 now there. Not a 6, not a 6. So I got a 1, 8, 9. Not a 1 there. A 3 here, which turns this into a 1. Oop, this one. That matches up. This becomes a 5, an 8 here, 4 here, 6 here, 3 here, 2, 4, 2, 5, 7, 3 and 7, 5 and 1, 3 and 1, 5, 9, 7, 3, 7, 5, 3, 6, and that solves it. Took us 16 minutes even to solve it this time. I will get that posted along with the correct full solution to the puzzle for people to take a look at and see if it works for them. I hope you had a great day, and we will see you again soon. Tomorrow, as a matter of fact, in all likelihood. We bump up the